What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Eclectic Beard Reactions. Got more British and American phrases for you. I got my buddy Rob Reacts with me. How's it going, man?
Apart from the bad weather, fantastic. I just wish we had some sun, but that is the problem with living in England. How are you doing? You all good?
Oh yeah, everything is good. We've got 90-degree heat over here, which I think is like 32 degrees Celsius over there. So it's,
I would like that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I'll trade weather with you.
Before we get going, I'll mention this. Well done on the 50K. I know people have said it already, and you've done the live streams, but from me to you,
well, thank
fantastic. You. Well done, mate. You've been
a
lot of help to me. So I'm really proud that you've got to that stage and you are on to the next stage.
I think me and the wife were your first 2 subs on your channel because you reached out, you asked me about the copyright stuff, and then I was like, well, let me know when you got your first video. And like you took and sent me the link to your video, and I was like, well, shit, he doesn't even have to subscribe real quick. I'm glad I did because you're a good dude, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's bigging each other up and tell them what we're doing today.
So we're going to ask each other 5 phrases from our respective countries. So me from the U.S. and him from the U.K. We're going to see who can get the most. I tried to make them a little bit easier this time, which last go around
didn't go so well, did it for me?
No. You come in a little bit. I think overconfident. So
I did. That was my mistake. Okay. Would you like me to go first this time?
Yeah, you can go first. Let's go.
Okay. Right. I'm hoping you don't know any of these, but we will see. The first phrase, horses for courses.
Horses for courses.
Horses for courses.
What the fuck?
Horses for courses.
Get the PC version. What the heck?
I think we're allowed to have minor swearing on this. If you want.
Yeah, minor swearing.
Horses are for courses.
I haven't the foggiest on that one.
Think of it. You have horse racing over there, don't you? You have the Derby, or you don't call it Derby, do you? The Derby. Horses for courses. Think of it. So some horses race on the flat, and some go over the jumps, right?
Yeah.
So horses for courses basically means people like or are good at different things. So I like football, soccer. You like American football. Or I'm good at one thing and you're good at a different thing. We're not all made the same and we're different, good at different things. Well, horses for courses.
That makes sense. Now that you broke it down to me.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I got a knee high to a grasshopper.
Knee high to a grasshopper. Grasshoppers are small. Does it mean a very short person?
Very short or very young? Like I've known them since they were knee high to a grasshopper.
So basically saying like I've known them since they were a child or something like that.
Yep.
It makes sense. I don't know why you'd use a grasshopper. Why a grasshopper? And do you know the background for that one?
I have no clue. Like I looked at the meanings or the origins for a couple of these, and that one for some reason I've heard it for so long, I didn't even think about taking a look into that one. Like that's one that I'll take and use quite often, especially with my nieces and nephews who are now all graduating high school or have kids. Like, man, you back when you were knee high to a grasshopper, you weren't such a.
I do quite like that. I do quite like that phrase. I'll probably never ever use it, but I do quite like the phrase. It's And it makes sense.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why it's a grasshopper.
I guess because it's a small little critter.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Do grasshoppers? No, grasshoppers do have knees, don't they? Because they jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've definitely seen the film. Is it Ants or Bug's Life?
A Bug's Life.
It's one of them. They're basically the same film that came out at the same time. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay. We're going through this quite quick for the first 2. So 1-0 to the English.
Yes.
Not sure how much further it's going to go. Number 2, pop your clogs.
Pop your clogs. Is that kind of like pump your brakes, like just chill for a minute?
No. This is it. I'll give you a clue because I'm nice. It's a bit morbid.
Does it have to do with death? Does somebody like have a heart attack or somebody kills over and dies?
Yeah, yeah. It's basically to die. If someone dies, they pop their clogs.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know the background. I don't know the background for this one either. It must be. I don't know if it's something to do with clogs or shoes, like wooden shoes. Clogs were.
That's the first thing that came to mind. If anybody hears anything in the background, my dog is being a little asshole today, so he just.
That's the problem with having animals, isn't it?
Yeah, him being a puppy, and he's in a rambunctious mood, and he just won't hush.
But it adds to the character of the channel. If anything, I get literally my cat eating my finger on, jumps up on my desk and starts eating my finger. So the audience love it.
They don't normally do that until after you die, though. That's kind of weird.
What you need to do is you need to start getting. What's your dog called?
Storm.
Yes, I remember that. You need to get her in the videos.
Yeah, I do. But
get a little shelf.
More popular than me, and that'd be a problem.
Probably get a little shelf on the back, right on the other side of you, all right, and just have a little dog bed on there.
I don't know.
People should be tuning in.
People
will be tuning in
like that.
just to watch the dog.
For me, they can't be tuning. No, I'm just playing.
All right,
it's not a bad idea.
We'll make it 1-1. All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you the clogs one. Okay, 1-1.
All right. John Hancock. Let me see a John Hancock. Or give me a John Hancock.
I hope you don't want to have anyone give you. Mate, you're a married man. It's Willie, isn't it?
No.
No, it must be. You just said, give me your John Hancock as in cock. Willie.
No.
It's not Willie.
Nope.
Oh, man. I thought that's why you were giggling. It's not like phone or anything, is it? Mobile phone.
No.
I thought that was going to be a funny one that you'd ask for.
No,
a woman might say.
One of the people that was on one of our founding fathers. It has to do with one of our founding fathers, and the way his name was prominently on the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
John Hancock. I literally have no idea.
Somebody's signature. Give me your signature. Give me your John Hancock. Give me your signature.
So you mean like when your old Constitution bit of old paper was signed?
And his was the biggest name and it's more specifically for the Declaration of Independence, which is the reason why I tried clarifying. But his name was the most prominent on there. Like everybody signed their names. His was John.
His was the biggest. His was the biggest.
His was the biggest and most prominent on there.
I think if I probably knew who John Hancock was. I have no idea. I have no idea about the Constitution.
Don't worry, most people in this country don't either. So
yeah, trust me, I know. I think if I knew, it would have been. I think that's more not situational. Well, yeah, if I knew who he was, I may have clicked.
Yeah,
but I just thought you were asking for someone's Willie.
No. It seems like that would be what it's for because you got Hancock in there, but. Is due to that, so
done me. 1-1 still then. Okay, number 3 for the English. Pull a blinder.
Pull a blinder.
Pull a blinder.
You mean to fool somebody, like pull the wool over their eyes or something like that? No.
Think of if you've done something. How have you done it? As in. What standard have you done it? What standard have you done it to?
Is it like low quality, or is it
opposite?
Oh, so it'd be like doing something high quality.
Done something really well. Done something really well. I've just pulled a blinder.
See, it's funny because over here, like you say something like that over here, people will be like, "What the hell is that? Like a play on, or like a new way of saying like you've pulled the wool over somebody's eye, like you've taken hoodwinked them or something like that." That's the first thing that comes to mind when I hear something like that.
I really want it. All right, I can't give you that one. Still 1-1. Still 1-1.
Take a rain check.
Oh, I know. You have gone nicer on me this time. Thank you.
I have.
I appreciate it.
Don't worry. See, I've saved some of the best for last, so don't worry.
take a rain check to postpone something.
Yep.
To postpone something.
Yep. And it
Yeah.
actually originated from back in the early days of baseball. Whenever there'd be a
When
rain
the
game or
weather's
something like
when the
that.
weather's bad.
Yep. Inclement
Yeah,
weather.
yeah. So
They give them a
I think
rain
that
check to come for another day whenever they were able to play. So
I think that makes sense.
yeah.
I often have to take a rain check when I play lawn bowls because our summer is crap, and we don't like getting wet. So yeah, nice one. Number 4. You've got a version of this, by the way. Sod's Law.
Sod's Law.
Sod's Law. Think about how the English are. We're not quite as chirpy as you Americans.
Does that mean I'd be quiet? Like I don't. Yeah, I'm lost on this.
You've got a something law that's very similar.
Well, over here we got Murphy's Law, where anything that can't go wrong will go wrong. So.
That's Sod's Law.
Oh, really?
Sod's Law.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, you'll get a nail in your tire, and then later on down the line, you'll go to the pub and drop all your drinks everywhere, and it's Sod's Law because everything's going wrong. And but yeah, your version's Murphy's Law.
That's interesting.
I'm not sure why it's Murphy's. Any idea why it's Murphy's Law?
No freaking clue.
Who is Murphy?
I don't know, but I feel sorry for the fellow.
Yeah, that is the question, isn't it?
I feel sorry for him, that's for sure.
It's these certain sayings that are named after people.
Yeah, it makes you wonder exactly, what the hell that person went through to have something named after them. Especially
it's like Gordon. Yeah, it's like Gordon Bennett. Who is Gordon Bennett? Have you ever heard Gordon Bennett? This wasn't even on the list.
No, have not.
Gordon Bennett. It's like when you say, "Oh, bloody hell," you say, "Oh, Gordon Bennett." Who is Gordon Bennett? Who is Gordon Bennett? He must have been like not a very liked man if he existed. You got an extra one, Gordon Bennett. Sod's Law, Murphy's Law. Things keep going wrong.
All right, so do I save a hard one for last, or do I take and make the last two a little bit harder? If the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise.
If you're lucky, to be lucky.
Pretty much. If
everything kind of is in this right time and place.
Yep.
Then yeah, if everything's right, then it will work.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
That, or somebody ask if you're going to be doing something like, "Hey, we're going to see you later on today." Yeah, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. It's a way more of a southern saying than what you'd hear throughout the rest of the U.S. Unless you're like in a rural area, like back in a holler somewhere. A lot of times,
if you think creek is a kind of a countryside type.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must be quite southern. You would assume. Yeah. But it makes sense. It makes sense at least. At least it's not one of these ones that just makes no sense at all. That's what I like. Because the problem was last time we did this in the part 1, some of them just didn't make any sense. And it was like, you couldn't even explain them. So at least, I just think at least, at least have some sense to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what the score is now.
2-2.
Never. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's just points mean nothing.
No.
No. What's it like on what's the program? Whose line is it? Whose line is it anyway? Points mean nothing. Points mean nothing. Anyway, my last one. Give me a tinkle on the blower.
Dude,
give me a tinkle on the blower.
On the blower.
Yeah. Tinkle on the blower.
Wow.
I think this is Cockney. And you like Cockneys, don't you?
Yeah, that doesn't help though, because I'm still trying to suss out the Cockney rhyming and Cockney way of speaking on things, and because there's still stuff that I'll hear and I'm like, how the hell did they get that? So
yeah.
Yeah.
because I don't think this is I don't think this is really Cockney rhyming slang. Cockney rhyming slang,
Just one of
unless
the
I'm
phrases.
mistaken. But I'm just a southerner, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like,
No idea.
hell no.
Just give someone a phone call.
That still makes no fucking sense.
No, I'm not sure either. Like, I don't understand how. I don't know. It's basically the blower is the phone, and a tinkle is the call. So like the phone being a blower,
Okay, so
but I don't understand the
I don't
link between a
understand how to
blower
get
and.
it, put it into context like that. Okay, I understand why.
Well, you'd say,
I
for
understand.
example, the way you would say it is something like if you saw a mate out in the street and you said, "Oh, just give me a tinkle on the blower later on," or something like that. So yeah, give me a phone call later, basically. But yeah, I don't get it either.
Okie dokie.
I was told. Listen, I was told last time we did this, and I need to do some either harder ones or some from around the country. So
Yeah,
I thought,
he's not British enough, which that's
the furthest
I just find
I've
that
gone
funny.
up is London, which is about 50 miles away, which is nothing. But it's best I've got from. I don't know either. I think I might have used it previously in general talk, but yeah.
Well, all right.
Number 5 for you,
So
mate.
last one, can't, never, could.
Can't, never, could. It's just like you're not very good at.
No, it's more of it's normally said as a means of motivating somebody.
Is it something like? Is it something like when you would say, "There's no such word as can't"?
Yeah, something like that.
So,
It's kind of in the same realm.
if for example, if I'm teaching football to kids and they said, "Oh, I can't do that," and you say, "Oh, there's no such thing as can't," basically saying, "Yes, you can do it."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same difference. And it's the reason. It's one of those things. It's means of getting somebody out of a negative mindset. And I can't do that. Can't, never, could. Which means if you're not willing to attempt it, you don't know that you can actually do it. So can't, never, could because they never tried doing it in the first place.
Yeah. So yours phrase is more. It's not quite the same as what I'm saying because yours is saying you've got to at least put the effort in.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. Which we use the same thing over here. We
say, you would say no such thing as can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that saying. I might adopt it, mate. I might adopt it and use
feel
it.
Feel free to. We've adopted enough of y'all stuff over here. Or we don't adopt stuff. We just steal it and then we call it our own.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to say the word y'all.
Hollywood. Though. Do what now?
I'm probably not going to start using the word y'all.
You hang around me enough, you will.
Because we watch programs like HGTV, right, which is the American channel, and what is it? It's not Flippers. It's the one with Chip and
Joanna Gaines. Yeah, I know what you're
Gaines.
talking about. Yeah.
And they say y'all about 100 times in 20 minutes.
They're in Texas. Like everything but vocabularies and brain cells are bigger in Texas.
But yeah, I just wish you all just say you all for Christ's sake.
Hell no, we got to shorten stuff, y'all.
Well, I think that was a little bit even.
Yeah, it's a little bit better on you this go around. A little bit worse on me this go around, but we'll have to do a third part of this at some point in time in the future. And
let us know in the comments if there's any other things you want us to do. We've done food and we've done phrases. So if there's anything else you can think of, even if it's, I would say if it's a case of watching English stuff and watching American stuff, bit tricky because of
copyright.
The big
that's
C
something
word.
We could actually do together and take and post it into our respective Discords, though, so that way we don't have to take a worry about copyright.
For sure. So, Discord. Yeah. If you want Alan's Discord, it'll be in his description. If you want my Discord, come into my description.
Yeah, and
Great place to
there'll
be.
be a channel link for him in the comments and description as well, so that way you can check out my buddy. And yeah,
Vice versa, vice versa. It's a real community, a real community.
oh
But
definitely.
well, I'll end it there, shall we? Guys, honestly, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you might have learned some new phrases. If you did, if you learned some new phrases, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time.
Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.